Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. HURIWA, which is human rights group, has decided to take up the case of the 5 missing construction workers in Ebonyi State, who, according to the governor, he had said that those 5 guys who were abducted during their supervisory work at one Effium community have been killed. And he said they're not just been killed, they have been buried, according to one of those who were arrested in connection to the case. But up till now, nothing has been done in terms of getting the family fully briefed. According to HURIWA, nothing has been done about it. But right now, HURIWA have sent a strong message to Buhari in that regard. I mean, the issue of insecurity is getting tougher and tougher every day. But let's get to hear full details of the write-up by HURIWA to both Umahi and also to President Muhammadu Buhari before we go into further details. But before we do that, if you don't subscribe to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. A civil rights group by name the Human Rights Association of Nigeria, HURIWA, has tackled Governor Gov.Umahi over the Ebonyi State government disposition to the case of 5 missing site engineers in Effium in the Ohokwo local government area of the state. A consultant engineering firm, Neslan Consultants, had on November 3, 2021 deployed 5 engineers to a road project at Effium in Ebonyi in continuation of routine supervisory work on the Abakaliki Ring Road project, but they went missing in the conflict-torn community. HURIWA, in a statement on Wednesday, said the governor should rather ensure that security agencies rescue the engineers alive, not declare them dead without their family members seeing their remains. HURIWA also appealed to the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, to order the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, to use his office to order search and rescue of the victims. The group, in the statement titled Alleged Killing of Site Engineers, HURIWA raised objection, demand their immediate release alive by Ebonyi governor, said Umahi should not stop at sacking 2 development center coordinators of Effium community, but must ensure the missing engineers are found alive, especially as the vehicle they travel in had not been found. The statement was jointly signed by the HURIWA National Coordinator Emmanuel Onwobiko and the group's National Media Affairs Director Zainab Yusuf. The statement partly reads, "The release of the bruised and emotionally destabilizing news about the alleged death of the 5 engineers by the governor during a security summit organized by Christian Association of Nigeria, Abakaliki chapter, has left their families, friends, and associates emotionally confused. We were in expectation and are still in high expectation that it is the sole and primary responsibility of the government to throw their weight behind the plight of the families and friends of their victims so as to unravel the entire circumstances surrounding these unfortunate incidents and, most importantly, rescue them alive and unharmed. Perceiving a reasonable suspicion that the 5 missing engineers may have been forecast to disappear by a yet-to-be-ascertained individual owing to the fact that the governor only declared them dead and buried without consulting the family, and yet failed to produce the burial site, HURIWA demands the immediate release of the victims alive." This is one of the cases of what has been happening, especially in the southern part of the country, and it's really a disturbing case, you understand. And right now, with the move by HURIWA to ensure that those people are found alive, I don't know the position of the Ebonyi State governor in respect to this. Now, according to the information, these site engineers were actually sent in to help in supervising a project there, but then Governor Gov.Umahi, when the incident happened where they were not found, Governor Gov.Umahi went further to suspend all civil servants from the conflict turns, and they're talking about Effium community, Haoku local government area. And this was as a result of the killing of the 5 construction workers. And according to his word, when this thing happened, I think far back November, he said something. He said that the coordinator of the 2 local government development centers from the area are removed, while salaries of permanent secretaries from the area has been suspended because of the trouble in the area. He went further to say that he will approach the State House of Assembly on the way forward concerning the chairman of the council and the 2 assembly members from the area. And he also opened up that these workers are dead, but the families, according to HURIWA, the families have not been informed. He said that, according to him, talking about Umahi, he said that these workers who knew nothing about the conflict were on that side to help state actualize the road project. The suspects arrested over the incident have confessed that the workers have been killed and buried, and we sought to know the location of the burial to pacify the victims' family. He went further to say that the police team which visited the area for investigation were ambushed, and 2 officers have been reportedly missing or killed. He went further to urge stakeholders of the area to handle the situation within 7 days, as it has reached a stage that warrants the federal government decisive action. According to him, he said, I can read the hoodlum within 72 hours, and the stakeholders should heed to the directive to prevent different story of a fume community. And according to these guys, according to HURIWA, which we are yet to get a full update about that particular situation, talking about the missing 5 construction workers. But HURIWA is saying that there's nothing that has been done after then. And guess what? For me, it's not the responsibility of the people who are leaders in those areas. Maybe they are permanent secretaries, they are civil servants in those areas. It's none of their business. They have not been charged with such responsibility. They have their job function. I mean, suspending them or halting their pay does not make any sense, because that is not their core responsibility. The responsibility of the state government or the federal government is to ensure they protect the life and property of the people. So putting punishment of the people on those guys does not make any sense. But then what is really bothering the people, talking about HURIWA organization, is the fact that up till today they have not seen where those guys are, whether they are alive or dead. But according to Umahi, he said they are long dead. But then these guys are saying, if they are dead, can you make provision so that they get to know where the whole thing happened? According to the information, they said that the alleged person who was arrested in connection to what happened to those guys said that they were killed and they were buried. Now, where is the burial ground? That is where the Wahala is right now. I mean, this case has always been coming. A fume community has been one of the, call it war-torn zone, and you wouldn't be wrong. It's been on a daily basis. Things have been happening there. And guess what? It's not only there. In other places, I think that it's high time the government look at some of these key communities and see how they can provide solution. Get to meet with all the stakeholders that are there, all the chiefs that are there, and also the troubling communities. Call them to order and see how you can forestall peace once again, and also use this opportunity to establish at least a security post there that will be monitoring what is going on in that environment. Because according to the information that we've gathered, it shows that even the policemen that were sent in there to look out for those guys, the UGM has capped, I think the two are missing, according to what Umahi said far back on the 1st of December, that 2 of those officers are missing. Just to tell you that this is a serious issue that must be handled with all amount of, sledgehammer. I hope that the governor will wake up to his responsibility and do the needful. I'd like to leave it there. Let's wait to see what Umahi will do, or what Buhari will do in respect to this.